In 2022, Russia massed tens of thousands of troops along Ukraine's border, signaling power, and soon launching invasion. In 2025, the United States is positioning forces across the Caribbean. Some call it routine defense, others a message. The question, is this another form of strategic mirroring? A reflection of the same logic Russia used 3 years ago. This is Global Lens, clarity in a changing world. In the months before its invasion of Ukraine, Russia conducted one of the largest peacetime deployments in recent history. Satellite imagery revealed armored divisions, artillery, and missile units along Ukraine's northern and eastern borders. Moscow claimed the movements were exercises, but analysts saw preparation. The buildup served two purposes: pressure Kyiv politically and test Western resolve militarily. When diplomacy failed, those exercises turned into an invasion. It was a clear reminder. Geography and power still define how wars begin. Fast forward to today, the United States has increased its military footprint in the Caribbean. A carrier strike group led by the USS Gerald R. Ford is now expected in regional waters. Bases long dormant, like Roosevelt Roads in Puerto Rico, are being reactivated. Advanced aircraft, F-35 fighters, surveillance drones, and reconnaissance planes have been reported across regional installations. Official statements frame the mission as counter-narcotics and humanitarian readiness, but the scale and visibility of the deployment raise larger strategic questions, especially as tensions grow with Venezuela and rival global powers seek influence in the hemisphere. Both Moscow and Washington see their moves as defensive. Both use proximity as justification. Russia to secure its border, the US to stabilize its region. In both cases, the message is deterrence. Stay out of our sphere of influence. Yet the differences are sharp. Russia deployed for conquest. The US deployment remains within allied and international law. Russia acted unilaterally. The US presence involves cooperative agreements and allied navies. The optics, however, remain strikingly similar. Heavy forces close to a rival, both claiming to protect peace. Military buildups aren't only about preparing for war. They are strategic communication, demonstrations of reach, readiness, and influence. For the world, the pattern reveals how great powers act under pressure. They return to geography, deterrence, and display. The Caribbean, like Eastern Europe, reminds us that even in an age of AI and cyber tools, aircraft carriers and troops still shape diplomacy. What comes next depends less on intent and more on perception. Because in geopolitics, perception often decides the first move. This has been Global Lens, clarity in a changing world. Subscribe for more grounded analysis on how history and power repeat in today's headlines.